Jamie, level 2, free, Japan.
Hello, hello.
Let's talk about Japan.
Okay, what are some great things about Japan?
Many. Food,
Yeah.
service,
Yeah.
so safe,
Yeah.
friendly, good manners.
Mhm.
There's so many good things about Japan. Anything else?
No, you just covered everything I was about to say. Service is one of my favorites.
Unique culture.
Unique culture is pretty good, but I think Japanese service is great.
It's amazing, isn't it?
It's great. Yeah.
Anything not so great about Japan?
Yes, there's no space.
Things are too small.
It's not a complaint, but I think housing in Japan is not amazing.
It's a little bit small. There's not much space, is there?
And I think, standard, for the same price I pay in Japan, I could have a rather large house in my country if I wasn't in London.
Mm.
Yeah. What do you think?
Well, yeah. I suppose, for some people, I think, every country has good things and bad things. In Japan, maybe people cannot really have so much time off, I suppose. Work-life balance is quite, is not really all that great, I would say.
Working conditions are pretty hard for Japanese people, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, on the other hand of that, there is service is amazing and people are so conscientious. So, there are two sides to that coin, I suppose. Mm. How do you think foreign people view Japan, generally speaking, Jamie? Obviously, it's a difficult thing to answer for everyone.
It's difficult to answer for everyone. I suppose it depends on proximity. If you're Japanese, if you're a neighbor of Japan, then you know Japan more closely. But for example, when I was growing up, Japan just seemed kind of mysterious. It's something I didn't know very much about before I came here. But I think people understand that it has like a deep culture and it's kind of unique.
Mm-hmm. So why is it you think foreign people visit Japan?
They come here for many things, to see the culture, to learn about the history, to see, like some iconic things like behind me, Kinkaku Temple, or, Mount Fuji, those kind of things. So they also come here for other reasons. They like anime, they like, anime culture, or what was I saying, computer games, those kind of things. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why did you come to Japan?
I came to Japan. Yeah, I mean, same as you. I mean, I thought it was like a mysterious place. Growing up, I didn't really know anything about it. So I just wanted to, just to come and see it. Well, what do you think are some problems that foreign people may face when visiting or living in Japan? Or what are some problems that you faced?
Well, I mean, for most people, it might be the language barrier, but don't worry, Kensington is currently working on fixing that problem.
Good point.
What problems did I face? First of all, it was a language barrier. Secondly, it didn't apply so much, in the past. But now with my kids, I often don't understand the systems. For schools, kindergartens, those kind of things. It's, if you're living here, it seems complicated to me.
Mm-hmm.
What about you?
I think the language one is a big thing, and I think the cultural gap. In my country, it's perfectly acceptable to be loud. In the streets or on the train. It's perfectly acceptable to talk to strangers and touch people. You touch your friends, you kiss your friends. It's very normal.
Corona.
Well, now it's not really as much as a good idea as it was before. So yeah, it's a little bit hard to adjust. I think when I came to Japan, I sometimes really scared people, and I didn't really know why. I was like, hey, I'm a really friendly dude, right? So,
can I let you in on a little secret?
What's that, Jamie?
You do still scare people. They're just too scared to tell you.
No, man, come on. Nobody's scared. I'm just chilled out, dude.
Yeah, you're chilled. That's true.
What are some essential Japanese experiences for travelers in Japan?
They must try sushi. They should go and see the sumo. If they can, they could maybe go and see a kabuki play or no performance. Visit Mount Fuji. It's a kind of a must.
Have you ever visited Mount Fuji?
I have actually. I've been to Mount Fuji.
Nice.
I planned on climbing it 2 years ago, but I didn't realize that the season ends quite so early. So yeah, I missed it. Have you?
Quite the organized person, you're right.
Well, no, not at all. No, not
I haven't climbed it, but I mean, I saw it. I've seen it, you know, so it's great. I've never been to Sumovo, and I've never seen a kabuki play either. Have you ever dressed up as a ninja? Because I have done that, and
I dress up as a ninja every weekend, and I patrol my neighborhood.
Great. That's why the crime rates are down recently, right?
In Nishijin, yeah. Nobody dares come into crime around here.
Mental health issues are up.
Yes.
People run scared. Which of these experiences would you recommend? Which is a must-do experience for like a foreign visitor?
I think everybody should visit Kyoto. For sure. It's one of my favorite cities anywhere in the world. I just think it's really beautiful. I've been there maybe 4 or 5 times. You know, I mean, it's just an amazing city. So yeah, I think Kyoto is definitely a must. What would you say?
It's a bit touristy for me, I think, but yeah, it's definitely a must, I think, as well. Maybe.
Well, I mean, without the tourists, yeah, it would just be amazing.
True. Excellent. Thank you very much, Jamie.
Thank you. Bye. Yeah, I'm going to be in Japan for about a week in autumn this year. So, what do you think I should do during my stay here?
Well, you should definitely, you know, just go somewhere that you can, you know, see, you know, the nature, you know, like the natural beauty of Japan in the autumn season. Autumn is probably the best season to visit Japan. And
why is that?
Well, because of the autumn colors, you know, the changing leaves, and you know, things look so beautiful, you know, in a background of red and yellow. It's my favorite season in Japan, maybe. Too. I would recommend you go to Kyoto probably, or Nara. Kyoto is a must go place if you've never been there before.
Yeah. How long do you think I should stay in Kyoto for?
Well, you know, about for a week would be great. You know, so you can stay in Kyoto, and you can also go to probably Nara, which is really close to Kyoto, and you know, have enough time to walk around the city and see there's so many temples and you know, shrines and gardens that you can see.
What kind of accommodation do you recommend?
Well, it can be pricey, but I would go with a ryokan for sure. It's definitely worth splurging on a ryokan for a couple of days. It's an amazing experience, really, and you cannot experience that thing anywhere else in the world. So if you're coming to Japan for just once, you should just save some money to stay and treat yourself to a ryokan experience.
A good ryokan.
It's unforgettable, I think.
I see. I'm really into Japanese comics and anime, as you know.
I do.
So, what's a good place to experience some of those things?
Well, as you know, I'm not exactly an expert on, you know, Japanese comics and anime, but I would imagine that Osaka has probably a vibrant, you know, like anime community of sorts. So I would recommend you, you know, researching online and finding places to go in Kyoto, in Osaka, basically, which is very near to Kyoto. So I think 1 week, you know, you could just include both, you know, enjoying modern culture and traditional culture too in a close space.
Thank you. That was very, very useful. Okay. Well, that's been helpful, Tim. And I'll be sure to visit you while I'm in Japan.
Yes, please do. And I hope you have a wonderful trip. And please send me a line when you're coming, so I can arrange some other work to repatriate.
Thanks, Tim.
Have a good time. Thank you.
Bye.